I'm making a video, 5-minute video of the top 5 cities I would love to live in the world. And these are the actual cities I've actually visited growing up. So, and this is in any order. One would be Edinburgh, Scotland. Edinburgh, Scotland is very clean place, and it's kind of a mix of countryside, a little bit of hills, and the city itself. The city itself has a castle, very famous. It has one of the best universities in the world, Edinburgh University. So I would highly recommend a place to visit and even a place to make your life, to live. Scotland is a lot more accepting for foreign immigrants than England, and the people are very, very friendly. I spent 2 weeks there, and they are very, very caring people. So another on my list would be, I have visited Paris, France. I actually went there 2 times in my school trips, and again, there's a lot of people from different countries living there now, and there's a lot of people from Africa. There's lots of people from Asia, and so France, the people. But one thing is, you should learn the language. If you speak, people do speak English, but their preference is to communicate in French. But you can get away with learning the basics. But Paris is obviously a lot of historical places: Arc de Triomphe, Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame. The Mona Lisa painting is there in the Louvre. So Paris is very widely spread. It's not just the city itself. The countryside encompassing is part of Paris as well. So Paris is a beautiful place to live, and lots of jobs, because it's one of the main cities in Europe. So number 3 on my list would be Madrid, Spain. I went there with some friends when I was in university, and we visited the football stadium, Real Madrid, and we visited. We rented a moped, and we went into the hills. So one thing I would say about Madrid, Spain, is it's kind of a mix of past and present, because the Spanish people, they hold on to their heritage. They're very traditional, like Indian families, very traditional. They're traditional. They eat together, dinner together, and spend a lot of family time together. So I would say Madrid is a lovely place, and you can get away with speaking English, and it's in Europe. It's one of the least expensive places in terms of cost of living, in terms of housing, and in terms of and the universities in Madrid the education system is second to none. So number 4 on my list, I would say, is Brussels in Belgium. Belgium is a very flat country. It's not many hills. It's very flat. So Belgium is known for many things. For its chocolate, is known for its beer. They have a lot of breweries there, and Belgium basically, they speak many languages. They speak their traditional language, Belgian, and there's a lot of French speaking in Belgium, and some German as well, because it borders on these countries. So Belgium is not a huge country, but it's very clean, extremely clean. They use a lot of natural their resources, like they use wind power, and they use the dams for the power from the water, the dams. So basically, they're very caring for the earth. So Belgium is a place that I would say is quite advanced in terms of technology. So the 5th and final on my list, I would have to say, because I grew up in England, a beautiful place I visited is Bristol. So Bristol is in the southwest of England. It's on the coast, and Bristol has Bristol University, which is very famous, and they have a lot of history in terms of the Romans settled there from Italy over 1,000 years ago. So they have a lot of they have kept the Roman museums and the things that the Romans brought to England. Another thing I would say about Bristol is the weather is one of the finest in England because it's in the south of England. So the weather is a lot warmer than up from the northern part of England. And it's on the coast. You can go to the seaside. They have nice, it's a pebbled beach. They have a beautiful beach. And they have amazing fish and chips. The food is very renowned in Bristol, England. So these are the 5 cities. Please, you can check these on YouTube. But this is my own. Please do your own research before thinking about going on holiday to these places or even moving to these places. This is just my own opinion from my own visits. So, but everyone should do their own research before traveling to these cities. Thank you very much for listening.